I mean, it was a dying soldier anyways. In a way, I feel like I will just put his mind at ease if I just finish the job. And on a more personal note, bitch, who you talking to? Who are you talking to? Can't tell if it's day or closing in on evening. What's with the dramatic piano?
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
What's-
Yote is a fine scout.
Look at the sudden lip.
If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Well, if Clive is any sort of indication, we'll be fucked. Wait, we can just... all three of us?
Good girl.
All three of us, okay.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
I don't like this sort of mysticism that has crept into your voice, Joshua. You speak with a lot of in your voice. A new wind is blowing. Alright, enemy fight. Here we go. I guess we're doing this the slightly more difficult way. Skadoosh. Now, if we're quite finished here... might as well. Oh, a bomb, huh?
Too slow. All yours,
Excuse you! And I still dash towards that guy. I don't... That was a good feint, sir. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. No.
Come on.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better...
I haven't seen this lady perform any kind of acrobatic feats with or without a blade, so I feel disinclined to believe you. I feel disinclined. I am disinclined, even. Come here. Boom. Nicely done.
Ready, go? Faster.
What is this poor sod? Get at me. Why can't I talk to people on Chocobo back? This is ridiculous. And when I'm faced away from someone, I cannot talk to them.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade.
This
back in
guy
our farm.
emptying his life
to the
onto
concrete
me,
lost her noggin.
even though he doesn't want to talk to
So,
strangers.
Thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place would be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in ash? Do orcs even carry gil?
God, this is I'm gonna send you an invoice for that one, dude. That was a neat magic trick. That was a waste to get on my
Straight home now.
A Republican soldier. Well, now. Oh, how the turntables. Yes, astute observation, Clive.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
I have no friends.
Ether flood up ahead.
Of course.
It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
You and what ex-army? Those people... to the people!
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Catch your breath, he's about to die.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Lord Kupka. Huh?
You said the encampment was
Many
close.
pottery and all
So the
that.
Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
No. Akashic Chocobo.
Good. I got here in time.
That's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3. Don't you dare! Ow, bitch! I guess I deserved most of that.
Enough!
Enough!
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
That's too far away to be... Whereabouts would you recommend I look? Normally I can hear where a voice is coming from, but this time around... Ah. There we go.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Dead.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Okey-doke. Thank you, come again.
Familiar. Have we met?
Nah.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Nope.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
There we go.
In Costlis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward!
Coward? Excuse you.
Shall be avenged!
Now, this is a man who's not gonna back down, probably. I will be called many things, but I am not a coward. That's true. It's just a personal pet peeve. I mean, it was a dying soldier anyways. In a way, I feel like I will just put his mind at ease if I just finish the job. And on a more personal note, bitch, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
For Tyson!
Yes.
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel, and I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
Fair enough.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Okay, though. If you're not gonna do it now, I'll see you someday. I'll put it down on my agenda. Make for Tabor. Okay, now, I suppose this poor sod will have to live with the fact that he will one day be slain by yours truly, just not today. It's odd seeing you here, Joshua. It truly, truly is. It doesn't help that you have been AWOL for 18 years. Doesn't help that you didn't saw fit to drop a card or ladder on my side of town. Or you can fly. You could have dropped in. At any time. At any time. It's not like you didn't know where I was. I'd get on my chocobo, yes, but... something... oh. Well, in that case...
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean... I didn't mean to. Sorry. I'll go, please. You were just hashtag living your best life.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
There are a few places I haven't. That is not an answer to my question, you piece of shit. Alright, you want to talk to me? Watchman.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
And the tone in your voice kind of suggests we don't get too many visitors around here. And me, personally, I'd like to see it stays that way. So kindly go and see to whatever business it is you have. And then kindly bugger the fuck off.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
She awaits us within. Why do we have to speak in such shitty ways? Just say she's waiting inside.
Or selling?
Am I selling anything? Yes.
Come again.
Surprised to see that I've got valuables. Again, another ladder. Not a bit of ladder. I was wondering when I'd hear the join. Let's just get this over with so I can see to my side quests, and then we'll follow whatever promises are being made here. Hello? Jehovah's Witness. Have you heard of the Mother Crystal? Yes. Really? Immediately reach for your blade? You are a sad excuse for a man, Clive Rossfield.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
So you too know about me.
It all makes sense now.
Does it?
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
And even you didn't see fit
Since
to
their
drop me a
inception,
letter that
they have
my
been
brother's still
tasked with the
alive.
preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion.
Ancestral.
After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
I see.
And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
For 18 years.
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Could have given me a heads up.
Rise, Lady Yote.
I said rise.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them. Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Well then. Meanwhile, the Agora, the free cities of Camden.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Pardon the intrusion, gentlemen.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
I wonder who you are.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
You misunderstand.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
No.
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
I mean,
that you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes,
I
Your
get
Majesty.
to just stroll in?
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Are you preparing to lose? Are you gonna lose on purpose?
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Yes.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
The tapestry of fate? Or is this the one I already know? Yeah, that's the one.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
Fate.
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive.
I'm not,
It is rather
strictly speaking,
as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
Oh, boo-hoo.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
As in our hideaway? Or?
I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
This is true.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
You were working from the shadows. You're just sad to...
If that is your wish, your grace.
You're really not happy with this.
Please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Aw. She is not happy. Please do not let anything happen.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
That is among the better moments of actual emotion that I've seen in a character. She is really not happy with any of this. Understandably so. For multiple reasons.
Let's find our friends.
Also, are you sending Yote away to keep her out of harm's reach? If yes, you really are missing all points here, Joshua.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply. And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Called it. You are a sack of shit, Joshua, because I mean, your icon aside, I am willing to bet she will figure 4 leg lock you any day of the week.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down...
Denim and leather. What is your...
there! The strapping lad with the sword.
What this is, antiquarian?
No one was paying me the slightest heed.
With good reason.
Something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university?
Kuna Matata.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach.
Is this conversation going anywhere?
Old man, a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
You want me to climb some
rewarded, of course.
stairs? You want me to bring something
Climb
back?
the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is.
I can dot my I's and cross my T's, I
Courteous
suppose.
soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. A people quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
We'll look for a gazebo, do the thing. I suppose I've got time, said Mr. Incredible. Over there, one over there, and one over here. And on the 3rd day, children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessings and give praise to her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
How are those new boots treating you?
Okay, boots with a T. I heard something else. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. It is a nursery rhyme.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
I suppose not. Und der letzte.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dallas.
Apprentice lapidary? What the hell is a lapidary?
Not a scratch on them.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coffeeless?
I've noticed a lot of things. Now, wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
What is but I am a man?
It has indeed.
I will remember before I forget. Before I forget this. You, old
The
timer.
engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself.
You can.
Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Was it Guardians of the Crystal or Guardians of the Republic? The Great Good Moogle. Good Moogle Mog the 14. I forget what his number. Shit, I mean, was there any? There's nothing about the Republic. This was the Crystal, right? The Mother Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Voyagers of the Ashen Oceans, no. Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're
Or
right.
something
The
thereabouts.
vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its Guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
To serve the sun. Now tillers of the land. Yeah, I think this is the one.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least,
refugees.
hunters turned farmers.
A melting pot of people.
So difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Maybe they don't care.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Oh well, quest complete. I should look back at the hideaway, the hole, to get more donations. Now, there was some poor sod.
How are those new boots treating you?
How are those new boobs treating you?
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone's throw away.
We don't see too many Aetherfloods down here in the valleys. Alright.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
Alright, what do you want?
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Gek.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Corava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
So those that become strong enough to defend themselves, we hunt down.
Yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy.
Who's Gilbert?
Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
You know, I kind of want to say no because I'm getting sick of hunting things to extinction. But hey,
I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Corava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Huh? If you say so. Anything else here? So why is this locked still? Oh, right. I think we can sort of make a round trip. Defeat this, go here, go back to Tabor. Or something. Or not. Yes. So quick to dismiss everything as enemy.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
This is
I
the
am
man,
Cyril,
huh?
Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill.
The Burning
Charged with
Quill.
chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the
I
Phoenix, the
see.
rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Yes.
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
A masterful dodge of the question, to be sure.
Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
No.
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
Yeah,
It
get
is
out
for
of
the
here,
darkness
edgelord.
that we serve. Both him and now you.
You can step out of the shadow and bask in the
Pray
sunlight
accept
if you
this
want.
token.
Ah, yes, another seal. I was starting to wonder when I'd get my next one. A
For
phoenix
those who bear
down.
it,
That is a
members
nice
of our
touch,
order
but still.
will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows.
You are in no position to say this, Lord Rosfield. I should save my hymn for a little bit. Cloak and swagger.
The free cities and the sea.
Yeah, now it's open. Okay. This sounds like the locale for a hunt. And considering there is indeed a mark yet to be found, I will precisely make a pit stop. Pit stop.
Come on.
Over there.
Yeah. That's better.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
I know it is not the right way. Which is precisely what we want. There we go, there's our pack of wolves.
Thanks, Gal.
Now. The Bork. Bring it.
You're a mice, after all.
Quite a bit of defense on these things. God damn it.
We can win!
There's no stagger gauge to these things, so I think I'll just rip ulti when I find a decent excuse to do so. And that would be at about... I'm not just yet. Stab. Right about now. Console. Is this going the opposite direction? I really hate. Stay away from me, please. I'm not gonna die to these freaking things. Go on. Nicely spun, Mr. Rossfield. Oh, then. That takes care of that.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
These things are but a footnote to Torgal the Frost Waffle. Anything else hidden here while I'm at it? That's a fat negatory. Okay. Onward. Compagnie. Yoink. Don't mind me, lads. Just passing through. Now, if I am not mistaken, and I tend to be, right in the middle of the field, we will find a little something of it. Are you in a hurry, lass? Ah, yes, the Avis. Let's go get it, Avis. Now, is this just like a hunt, or...
Straight home
Dread
now.
Avis. Let's go.
Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Then let's see to it that he is indeed no longer. Oh no, point blank. I got your nose. And now I've got your... Ah, that was shameful. Very much so. But none of those things because... Somersault! Avis skin, huh? The thick, scaled skin of an avis, claimed by some to be as old as the mountains themselves, though it has most likely seen but a decade or two. Okay.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Now, where else? Let's just take a pit stop. See what Goots wants from me. And from there we'll see.
The bandits may be known, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The man stands out, but at the same time he is virtually invisible to me.
Maybe
what
I
are you
know
doing?
Something more.
Clive, listen!
No.
I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Charon's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave.
Knave?
Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the
You
more
make a wartime
war
killing.
waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will
vicious
they
cycle.
all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
Aren't you
You've
just the one
seen
spreading
this
the
Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake.
The tone in your
Now, if
voice
that's all,
tells me you're
I have
lying
places
about
to be.
something.
Sorry to have kept you.
Aren't you just the head honcho or the one spreading the lies? It just sounds like it.
Nan's the Reaper, do you?
No, of course not.
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Never
Lady
mind.
Charon hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
Go and
And I'll
do
visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
I think it's me that should be saying this to you.
You
but
too, Goots.
You go ahead. I believe in you. You just go and be you. Sluss.
The finest cell swords in Storm. Fuck.
Yeah, that is the question, isn't
The
it?
gentleman of the town guard.
The gentleman.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Ready, go?
There we go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's have it. Knock, knock.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
I mean...
It was a fairly unconvincing tale.
Yeah.
So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
I mean, not to say I told you so. But I did tell you so. Now, this will end one of one ways.
Speak now, and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Mangy cur. Nope, you can stay down.
All yours, Torvald.
Scratchy, 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 scratchy until you're dead. Ah! And here I thought it'd be the end of it. Come over here. Pure, which one are you? Torgo, get him. You know what? Just for that. There's another one? No. Up. No, gentlemen. We can talk about this, but I don't want to. Not anymore. Now, do we take off Jarrow's head and take it back as a trophy?
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Charon's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
That's what they all want to do
to him. The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Charon. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil.
So he is
You
currently...
turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
It would kind of...
Fucking coward!
It would make me feel a lot better if I were to, you know, just quickly lop his head off. Doesn't have to be a painful death, but at least just, you know, give me peace of mind. Okay, now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life.
Well, because she's a better merchant than you are?
That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. And I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you.
We do have quarrel with you.
Employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you.
Why are you here?
Charon. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you.
I mean, you're
Did you
probably
think I
true.
wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Top kick.
You bitch! Everything that happened,
Monsieur.
it was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
All the childhood trauma. Did you just get bodied by Goots, or?
Goots, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
You'll have to go through me.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself.
She probably could have,
So,
yes.
wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Ooh.
Wise words, wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Now, did she take his eye or did she just cut his hair?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair.
Hey.
After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't
Honestly,
notice.
Clive, you're...
Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too.
All me arms. Like there's more than
if he
two.
comes back again?
He
If
won't.
he does. First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Ta-ra.
Remind me never to cross you, Charon.
Did you guys enjoy the show? Just standing there like we're taking a picture for a family album. Okay, so that's this finished as well. Then there was this other dude. Yes, we go back to Tabor. Talk to you, hand you that stinking hide.
Here's your hide. As requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Pulls it out of his back pocket.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more.
Oh, glad that one of us is happy.
My trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner.
No, thanks.
With my
I'm
means
busy.
and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Kindly. What I get, a goblin coin? It's not better. Okay, so there's another checks boxed, or a box checked. Let's go on to Martha's this time then.